Are you still trying to rank higher in Google or bring in more traffic to your website? If so, I'm going to today show you how you can do this with a Google business listing. It's a listing that every business should have, and it's so much easier than you think. What's up guys, Tristan Parker here, and I am committed to helping you guys up your website design game and your business. And today's video is all about how to create you a Google business listing and how to set it up to maximize results. And I'm going to run you through this step by step. What is a Google business listing? Now, if you're not sure, first off, I guarantee that you have seen it before. So for example, if you go to Google and search for a business or service, then you are usually presented right at the top of the list with a map and map icons and a bunch of businesses that sit underneath. And if you expand that list, you'll see all of your local businesses. Now, if you have a business listing, you will then start appearing in that list. And you definitely want to be appearing in this list if people are searching for your business or service, because it means if they can then find you there, they can then start visiting your website and learning more about you, which inadvertently is going to hopefully increase sales. Also, let's assume that someone has heard of your business through word of mouth and they then Google your business directly. By having a Google business listing, it's going to give you this huge real estate that sits on the right hand side of the search results, and it's going to display all of your business information like your location, your telephone number, your address, your URL, everything that they need in order to get in touch with you, which is awesome. And guys, it's absolutely free. So let's get started. I'm going to run you through this step by step on the computer. So let's go. So the first thing you want to do is go to business.google.com. Here is where you're given the option to find your business name if it already has a listing, or if you don't have one just yet, click add your business to Google. So the first thing we need to do is add the name of your business. Next, you need to choose a business category. Now here you're probably going to have to do a little bit of research, because Google has a predefined selection of business categories and you have to choose the one that best fits your business. In this case, we're going to go with personal trainer. So now, depending on the style of business that you have, let's say you have a service-based business where you don't have a physical location, then you wouldn't want to share the location of your business with people. But if you are a brick and mortar store or have a physical location where you want people to visit you, then you would choose yes. In this case, because we're working with a service-based company, we're going to go with no. So next you have to choose where you serve your customers. Now you can build up a list here, or you can just completely bypass it. It's completely optional. But here we are just going to go with Exeter, UK. Now we move on to contact details, in which people use to contact us. These details are displayed on your Google listing. So let's just make up a phone number. Now here you would put the URL to your website in. If you don't need a website, then you can select that option. Or alternatively, you can see what free website options are available with Google. But I must stress that there are limitations that come with this. Now you want to choose whether you want to be kept in the loop and receive news updates from Google. I'll leave this up to you to choose whether you do or you don't. Once all of your information is approved at this stage, we will click finish. Now, in order to get a Google business listing, you need to verify that your business actually exists. And they do this by sending a postcard to your address with a verification code on it. So input your address and then click next. Now this means your Google business listing is set up, and we just have to wait for that verification to come through via the postcard in the mail. So now that you have your account set up, Google are going to send you an authorization code through the post. Now it will take a few days for that to come. Once it does, it will have a unique code on it, and you then add that to your account to verify it. Right, now we're going to move on to the part that you've probably come here most for, and that is how you can go about setting your profile up to maximize results. So again, let's jump on the computer and I will run you through it step by step. So once you have your account authorized and you can access it, you're going to be immediately granted access to your dashboard. Now your dashboard is essentially just an overview of all aspects of your account. So for example, you've got the performance, we have the reviews, the latest posts, and it also gives you the percentage rating of how complete your profile is. Now you want to get that value to 100%, or at least as close to it as possible. Now, remember, Google is a search engine, and the more information that you can have in your page, the better your Google business listing is going to perform when people are searching for a business like yours. So bear that in mind. Next, we're going to head over to all of your page information. Now, one thing that you want to pay close attention to is what is called your NAP, and that is name, address, and phone number. So whatever we have in this field, and down here, your number, you want to make sure that that information is consistent throughout any place that your name, address, or phone number is being used. So for example, if you have a name, address, and phone number on your website, you want to make sure that it is closely matching the information that you have here, right down to the letter. So moving down, we can add when your opening hours are. So I'd recommend choosing this and defining your opening and closing times. Then you have the ability to add special hours. Here is where your phone number goes. We've also got your @short name. Now that's great if you want to make your URL a little bit easier to find when sharing it with other people. You have your website URL, and so on and so on. Now again, fill out as much of this information as you possibly can, because that's going to help your profile a lot. Next, we have reviews. Now this is essentially the area where every time someone leaves you a review, it's going to be displayed here. Now it allows you to check what reviews you're receiving, and it also gives you the opportunity to reply to them. Next up, we have messaging. Now you're able to set up messaging on your account, and this will allow you to link a phone number to your account so people can message you directly from the Google search results business listings. Now this is great for allowing people to ask you quick fire questions, and you'll receive them straight to your mobile phone. So take a look at setting that up. Now moving on, we have photos. Now I highly recommend that you put as many interesting, inspiring, and relevant photos in here as possible. First up, we have your logo. This is going to be essentially your business branding. And then you have your cover. Now your cover photo should be something that portrays the personality of your business. We also have the ability to add videos. Now video content is way more powerful than images, so if you do have a video, I'd recommend sticking it on here as well. And then you can upload some images of the interior, because it allows people to see what your business is like from the inside. Now this only usually works if you are a brick and mortar style business and have a location that you can show. So one thing that you might not be aware of is Google My Business is similar to a social media account. So this allows you to add posts. Now we have a range of posts that we can post. Right now we have this new option of COVID-19 update. Now based on the current climate, your business might find this really useful. But essentially we also have the option to add an offer. Now this was introduced later last year, and it's a really good feature if you are running a promotion or a special offer and you want to tell your audience about it. We have a post type to let them know what things are new within your business. If you have an event that you are creating and you want to either invite people to or share with other people, then this allows you to do just that. And then you have the option for products. Now, if you are a business with products that you're selling, then this is going to be really beneficial for you as well. Now, before we finish up, we also have a services tab, and essentially this allows us to create a bunch of business services that we have to offer, and then you can create tags that sit inside them. So for example, here we have website designer, and that encompasses things like application development, app development, software development, etc., etc. But let's say you were a hairdresser, for example, then you might want to create a service group that are relevant to females, and then another service group that's relevant to males. That's just an idea. But essentially you want to focus on pumping as much information that you have into your Google business listing in order for it to perform better than the other local businesses that have a Google business listing. How cool is that? So just to recap, we have run you through what a Google business listing is, why you need it, and how you can go about setting up your own by yourself. Now, hopefully you found that valuable, and if you haven't done so already, guys, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification as well, and you will be alerted of future releases. If you Like the video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps other people find my content. And if you have any questions or comments, just pop them down below and I'll get back to you, I promise. But there are tons of other videos on this channel. They're all designed to help you up your website design game and your business. That's what I'm trying to do. I really enjoy helping people, so go and take a look. But for now, guys, I will catch you in the next one.